Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? I think so. Okay, well, I don't know, but I don't know why, but X.com failed this time. It told me I need a premium account or something like that. I'm not sure if something changed, but well, we have Twitch and YouTube. I hope that's enough. Well, how are you? How are you for this Eros TV number 13? 13 already. Wow. I don't know if it's like that in every country, but it's usually the bad luck number, at least in Spain. I think it's good luck number in other sites, uh, but it's my favorite, one of my favorite numbers. Just because everyone hates it, I instantly like it. So I have big hopes for this AMA, and yeah, I'm still alone. Hawk can't join us. Well, he's in the chat, so he will be here with us in some way, trying to sleep his daughter. Good luck with that. Okay. So first question from me to you. How have you done in Opal Portal and in Freya event? Has it been good? Did you get to the end? I haven't been able. I just completed Opal Portal today, and I haven't been able to complete Freya event. I'm stuck in level 26. I think I may have gone too hardcore with requirements. Only healers, so I mean, the only way to make DPS is with Dragon Arts, and that's oof. I found it too hard. But yeah, Oana, someone I was talking to Sago and Divan in the questions channel in Discord, and they told me use Oana, that's the key. And well, I wasn't able to try. I might give it a try after the AMA. And well, I just realized I haven't set up the codes, but I will have to change them while being live. Okay, this is going to be funny. I will try to do it smoothly and silently while I keep talking. I mean, the codes are created and they are working. I've actually already redeemed them, but I haven't set up the banners for the AMA. Yeah, it's not because of number 13. I'm completely alone today. Alex can't be with us today, so I'm completely alone, and I have to do it all myself. So it will be maybe it's because it's the 13th, but it will be a little slower today, I think. And let's see if there's any nice comment so far. Peanut butter and banana sandwich. Yeah, no, I haven't. Did I tell you I would have one in the stream? I haven't tried it. I haven't eaten that. I forgot. But I have bananas in the fridge. What I'm not sure if I have is peanut butter. Maybe not. But I'll go shopping tomorrow, so I'll get some if I don't. I completely forgot. Let me actually add that to my personal calendar, so I won't miss it again. Slow Dog Okay, reminds me to eat that peanut butter and banana sandwich. Okay, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, first question. When is the anime coming out? I don't know. I don't know. It's been asked previously. Hopefully, we will be able to. I mean, we would love to create an anime about Eros fantasy. It's like a dream, and hopefully someday we will be able to. But for now, it's not. It's not in the. I mean, we are not actively working on it, and don't have any plans to start doing it in the near future. So I don't know. Might be a hentai. Yeah, that would be better. Okay, let's see what else I can find. Yeah, I like this question. Why are you letting the poor Eclipse alone? How? Why? We have a narrative here. Yeah, this is actually a good news, important notice, announcement. I'm sorry. Hawk will be back to work full time next week. I think on Thursday, maybe. I can't remember, but I think it's on Thursday. I told him he could wait until the next Monday and take 2 more days, but he wants to come back to work, so I guess he has hype for next events. So he will be back next week, and this should be the last AMA. I will be alone, hopefully too. But next week. I love this game. Okay, me too. Thank you, Thiago. I should be. I think I will be able to get some statistics about Opal Portal, because well, I know it was, or I think it was a little harder this time, at least in the beginning, and maybe in the middle too, or that was my feeling. Although it was, I want to hear your feedback about this, but I think the ending was too easy compared to the rest of the Portal progression. I mean, I was able to finish like last 40 levels without more than 2 or 3 level ups, and it's probably because I should have tried different compositions before. But I think it was easier, this ending. I made it harder at the start, but that was my feeling, at least. Tell me what's yours. I'd like to know. Started 5 days ago. Okay, this completely ruins what I just said. 5 days to get to 225. Okay. What else? Do you work in new game Eros Raiders? No, I don't. I'm completely focused on fantasy. I was in Monday's AMA of Raiders, but I don't work there. I help a little bit. I help them a little bit with tasks managing, let's say, project scheduling. I don't know what's the word. I'm it's gone in my mind, but I just help them a little bit with that, but I'm not programming there or anything else. So like 99% of my time I'm on fantasy. No bonus good luck code. There are 5 codes as always, and let me prepare the first. And okay, it's pretty fast. Okay, this won't take me. 250 gems code. There it is. There it is. The first code. Eros TV 13. First code with 250 gems. And let me try to prepare the others pretty fast. There's the next code is my favorite. Okay, this one. 250 gems. Okay. And that's it. Okay, I have all prepared. Thank you for your patience and sorry for not having them in time. In the fridge. Yep, in the fridge. I usually put fruit in the fridge. So my bananas are there. They are, I mean, I don't know the word for this, but they go black if they're outside the fridge pretty fast. And I hate when fruit looks bad. So I put them in the fridge to preserve them as long as possible. Are there sneak peeks for today? How none that I have prepared. So I invite you to join me and put them in the screen. I guess I could show something. I don't know. I could take a look in our drive and check if there's something to show. Maybe Jade's playroom or something like that. I don't know. But nothing that I have prepared. So we will see. Let's improvise a little bit. Okay, let's see. Anime intro version 2 with girls would be awesome, yeah. Crowd found the anime. It's an idea, I guess. I don't know. We would have to ask for some company to see how much would it cost. And I guess we could crowdfund it. Why not? It's a good idea, actually. Although I have to say it's probably gonna be very expensive because, well, the trailer I can't remember, but I think it was a few thousand euros. So, and it's just a minute and a half, so or something like that. So I can't even imagine how much an anime costs. I mean, but I guess we could crowdfund it, and if we get the money, why not? Okay, let's see. To make events, is this like that? Are people tired of me creating the events? Are they too hard? It could be, I guess. I'm a little hardcore in games. I usually put the hardest difficulty and Iron mode. How is it? Iron Man mode, something like that. You have only one save slot, and if you die, you get everything. I mean, you lose everything, and you have to start the game all over again. That's my favorite feature in a game. So I might go a little hardcore with events and all that. I don't know. Let's see if I can find. Oh well, by actually Eclipse special level 243. How did that feel? I think it was funny. I saw more or less that feedback in Discord. Some people were a little mad at first, but I think that no one was stuck here for too long. So I think it was a nice level to prove that Rosaline can do something. Oh, thank you, Saga. That's nice feedback. I'm glad that it was funny. I had a lot of fun too in this event, but well, I'm not the most objective. I know that's not the word. I'm quite sure that's not the word, but I biased. So let's see what else do you have? Round 250 was brutal. I don't remember, but I think I did that one in the first try. Adding femboys. Well, it's something that we would like to explore, but not in Eros Fantasy, probably. We have plans to release more games, and we would like to release them with, I mean, targeting other audiences or expanding the audiences of the next games. So not for fantasy, but probably there will be more target audiences in next games. We will see. I like the idea of having different 300 every portal. Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully we would be able to have each and every level with different enemies in each portal. Right now it's we change them manually, so it's pretty fast to do it, but there's a pending tool there to create random levels and random chapters with enemy teams that make sense, of course, but I might start working on that to try to have every portal to be very different from previous ones. And well, the hardest thing there would be to make it harder as you progress, not only with enemy ranks and levels, but also team compositions. The boss levels every 10 levels should be quite harder. Every 5 levels a little harder, but not as much as every 10. So that would be probably the hardest thing to tune in that automatic tool. But it's something that's been in my mind for some time. And now that I have had to suffer, I mean, I have seen how painful it is to manually change these chapters and these enemies. I'm more willing to start working in that. Although I have to say it's pretty funny to create these encounters and to think of enemy compositions and all of that. It's pretty funny. So, well, I don't know. I will ask Hal what he thinks. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. More Eclipse specials. Yeah, I think we should have more funny levels. Like, I mean, you can find these levels in other game modes because it wouldn't make sense. But in Portal, we have 300 levels. We can have fun with enemy teams and have a team with 5 Rosalind, like we had 5 Freyas. It sounded too much to me, so I didn't do it in the end. But this kind of levels with multiple clones of a character that create unique a unique puzzle, let's say. Like if you had 5 healers, you would need to use Carolina probably, just that. But you know, those puzzle levels where you find enemy teams that are completely different than those that you find in other game modes, where in most cases it's 5 different characters. It's what makes more sense. But in Portal, I think it's funnier to have this kind of puzzle levels and crazy levels, and it's also funny. Well, how not to have 5 Rosalind there? Imagine five Chloes. Poof. That's the next Eclipse special. No, that will be JNAT's special. No 2000 gems code. Codes have been created previously and all tested, all fine. Really looking forward to Jade's room. Me too. Because, well, it's I think it's my favorite so far. It's wow, it's really cool. So thank you, patrons, for choosing Jade, because wow, it was the right choice. I think. You will see in 4 days on Monday. On Monday. Sneak peek the content update. Well, about this, I think, well, as I told you in Discord this morning, yeah. Well, it took me a lot of time, and I have had some personal issues that have me a little busy. So I haven't been able to work on the content update as much as I would have liked. In the previous AMA, I told you the plan was to release this content update this Thursday. It actually was delayed. It was meant to be released 2 weeks ago, and I delayed it to today, thinking that I would have time to do it. And in the end, I didn't take into account some things, and so I haven't been able to do all the work that I should have for the content release, the content update. I'm sorry, to really shine. Okay, so I could release it tomorrow, but with not being that cool as previous content updates. It's already the H scenes, dialogues, the levels. It's all there. But I think it would be better if we waited until Hug is back, because he wanted to do some changes, and maybe he can also introduce the balance update. That would be a nice add to the content update. And of course, if you remember in the last AMA, I also talked about the localization update. It was also meant to be released with a content update today, and I have been working very hard on that, but I also wasn't able to finish it by just a few days. I mean, in 2 or 3 more days, I should be able to have it. But there was a lot of content that I didn't know that it wasn't in the translation dictionary. So I had to add many more things than I expected, and also correct some things, because that dictionary was created on January or around there. And so every event, portal, and story chapter we have released since January wasn't in that dictionary. Well, I don't want you to get bored with all of this, but Basically, it will still take me some days. And I also want to create the forms and share that dictionary with you. It's a giant spreadsheet, like I think it has 9,000 lines or something around that, and share it with you so you can help us with it and review translations to some languages. So I think it's also best to delay it a little bit and release it 100% in October. Hopefully in 2 weeks or so with the content update. I will try to share it with you on Monday. Maybe Tuesday when I finish adding what I need to add yet. And that's it. That's the update. And after this terribly long explanation, I'm going to share the second code. What that brings 10 Freya shards. Oh my Freya. And now I'm going to read what you said. What was the code? Is it gonna arrive tomorrow? Okay, I answer that. Can we bite LH to have a few spoilers? I'm not sure if LH is up to date with fantasies updates, so I'm not sure if he would be able to spoil anything. Okay, I'm going to go a little faster. Previous trailer costs around 12,000. Okay. So an anime might be 1,000,000 if it's long enough. Okay. Permadeath feature must come back. No. People hated that. I liked it. I liked it. When we had permadeath in Portal, I liked it. But I think the community didn't. So I don't think it's coming back ever. Okay, let's see what else. AI levels. Full random, yeah. For the chapter creator, chapter levels creator, full random enemies. We made the events. Yeah, this is my fault. I'm sorry. That's what I mentioned before. I have tried to make things a little harder. I had the feeling that it was all too easy lately, and people completed events in 3 or 4 days when they're supposed to last a little longer, even if they're only 30 levels. One of the reasons for them to be only 30 levels is that we wanted to make them a little harder and a little more challenging, to force you to reset characters, try different compositions, and I think we weren't being achieving that with previous events. They were just you only needed one team, your main team, and you could go through the 30 levels with no issues usually. So I tried to make things a little harder, but maybe I went too far. I'm not sure, but I apologize if that's the case. But well, maybe when Hag is back, it will get even worse. Will you add a new celestial? Yes. I mean, we wanted to release all Raiders, and Opal was the last one. The last one to be released in a portal. There's still the legendary to be released, the legendary Raider, and we will now start again with Celestials. So the next portal will be a Celestial portal. We have released, I don't want to fail here, but 3, right? 3 Celestials, right? So there would be still 2 portals with Celestial characters, and then the legendary. It's unbelievable that I 3 3 Celestials. So still 2 to come, and the next one in October portal will be a Celestial. Okay, balance update. So Rosaline. No, I didn't buff Rosaline. I didn't change any character or any skills. I prefer to leave that to Hawk. So as he's out, there are no balance updates yet. But I hope that maybe Hawk can find the time to do it, to release it, as I said before, with a content update. And I will ask him for a Rosaline buff for the 20th time. Or please don't nerf the Dragonhearts. Well, I don't see any reason to nerf Dragonhearts. If anything, I would buff them. I don't know. I don't know. Especially in terms of DPS, I think they're a little behind other teams. But I don't know, because I'm really, I mean it, I'm a terrible player. Really terrible. So I don't trust myself when when I give you this kind of opinions or perspective about the game balance, because I'm terrible at playing this game, ironically. So, well, anything as Path says, I think they're already behind other teams, so I don't think they will be nerfed. But Hawk will be better. Will know better. I want to be able to use Olivia. Yeah, me too. I think there are some characters that need a buff. Like Olivia, I think Shenia too, maybe. As I said before, don't trust me with these opinions, because but I don't know. Shenia, Olivia, who else? Li Shuelang, maybe Evie, Audrey. I think those might, and Celestials is maybe too. I think they might be a little behind, because we are still lacking 2 of their, well, 3 if we count the legendary of their team. So there are not that many combos with Celestials for now. But I think they would, a buff would help them too. So we will see. Okay, well, here we have Micaela next. Says how Carlos. Next Celestial to come into the game, Micaela, in October's portal. I don't know if there's a date for it yet. Should be maybe in 3 weeks or something like that. It's not in the calendar yet. Nope. So we will see when Hawk is back. But it should be in October. It's our next bullet showdown. Not now. Not now. If someone else plays chess, especially if they play chess, bullet chess, 2 minutes games, they can DM me, and we will have some games. And yes, you can stop characters' specials and passives if you silence them. So when fighting Freya, Daphne too. If you didn't know, if you have Daphne silence, she won't spawn Ursan. So it's really a nice thing to know when fighting some hard teams. What if you introduce those special buffs from the Halloween event into Portal? I don't remember the Halloween buffs. I don't remember them. What were those? What were those? I don't know. I think there were some characters that were changed. The Halloween characters, right? Had their skills changed, their specials changed. I think I can't remember. Okay, like one of them was another special boss had 50% chance to perform an additional attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think. I mean, those. If I don't, if I remember correctly, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit dense today. I didn't sleep very well, so my English might be worse than usual. Um, So if I remember correctly, those skills are in special characters that we have created for that, like duplicated data. So we should be able to. I mean, they're still in the game. They are not just for Halloween. They are created as a new character in terms of game data. So we could make more of those and have some fun. Yeah, it might be funny, although it also might be hard to explain to players. I don't remember if those changes were announced somewhere in the game, into the game, but we might add them. If it's not there, we might add those changes in the pop-up you get when you click them, or yeah, something like that. But they were not. Okay. I think we should be able to do that and add them there, because otherwise it would be like mind-blowing for players, like what's happening, why is this character so strong. But yeah, it might be funny. I will note that. I will take note of that, because that's a very good idea. Use special bosses. That's how you call them in Portal to have super extra fun. Okay, noted. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, where were we? They need a buff with Opal coming in new servers. I guess we were talking about Dragon Hearts. I completely agree. They need a buff. Probably only in terms of damage, but they do. Right now, maybe they have some good DPS with Lilith, but that means that you need to have Lilith in the team for the other Dragonhearts to be able to really shine. And that's, even if that's good, that's cool. I mean, there's a good team synergy, and that's awesome. But also mean if you need a certain character, it's also too limiting for that team. So well, I think they need a buff. Not because Evelyn is one of my favorite characters, but they need a buff. And Succubus might need a nerf, yeah. Some of them at least. And yeah, well, this is true too. We need to address this somehow, to address the huge difference, the huge gap between old teams and new teams in terms of rank, because, well, the rank obviously affects not only stats, but how much you can upgrade skills. So being behind in ranks is really hurting Dragonarts and Celestials too. So we have to think of something. Right now, the idea, maybe in the next portal, maybe starting in the next portal, is to have different leaderboard prices for different servers, because this is an issue in the oldest servers, not in the newest, because if you rank top 1 in the portal, you get your opal, in this case, pretty high in rank, maybe even higher than those in older teams like Guardians or Succubus, so it's not an issue in latest servers, but it is, especially in server 1. So that's the idea that we like the most at this moment, and I don't know if we will be able to implement it for the next portal, but it would be nice to test it there. Plans for team buff based on trait rather than color. I don't know. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. The idea is that teams have internal synergy. Like, for example, Raiders, Opal is buffing, buffing, yeah, with Raider marks. Her teammates, that buff doesn't mean anything or doesn't apply to other allies, even if she's useful because she's charging energy and all that. Where she really shines is when she's with the rest of the team. So that kind of buffs inside a team are usually developed like that, but not in stats buff. So I don't think we will have an affinity bonus or anything like that, like we have with color or element, but in that other way. Green teams in general underpowered. Well, I think maybe it's because I'm really terrible at this game, but but I use wind teams, green teams very much. Like, I mean, I don't know. That might be my problem. But I don't feel them underpowered. I think some of them, and this is true, some of them really need a buff. Like I mentioned before, Olivia, I mentioned Audrey. I think Shannon is a good tank because she has that blind special, but she doesn't tank as much as others, and that doesn't make her as good as other tanks, as tanks of other factions, other colors. The same with Rachel. She can tank a lot of damage, but there's something missing. So I wouldn't say underpowered, but I think they need a buff, definitely. But they're not that behind, or that's my feeling, at least. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That, as I mentioned before, they like some things. It's just, it's not they're terrible, but other teams and other elements have more effects, can buff more their teammates, can tank more damage, can debuff enemies more often or in a more powerful way. I think the wind tanks especially lacks something. Except Yumi. I think Yumi is pretty strong, but the rest could help a buff. And Chelsea is kind of weak at healing. I think she's the strongest healer, in my opinion. But I mean, she's really overpowered. Maybe it's because I have her skills maxed, but her regeneration sometimes stacks 4 times, and that makes a character virtually immortal, unless there's an enemy Carolina, maybe Oana too, but virtually immortal. So I don't know, but I don't feel like Chelsea is weak at all. Maybe a little bit overpowered, in my opinion. Bring Nagral in the game. I hope so. If you were in Monday's AMA, I think you were. You sure know that she's my favorite character in Raiders, so I really hope I can bring her to fantasy. I can't wait. I will fight to have a Nagral in fantasy. Michaela, Donatella, and Leonarda. I will take notes. Take notes of those names. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Donatella. Yeah, it would be awesome. Leonardo. I will speak with Lilith tomorrow. Please rework Playroom Energy. Well, I'm not sure about this because I understand why you say it, but I don't think it's in a bad state. I know the start is a little hard, but it's just at the start, and it's not that bad. I mean, there's enough time for you to finish it sleeping well. You might need to spend some gems, but not that many. And the rewards you get in the end are more than worth those gems that you might have to spend. And if you have the chance and you want to do it, if you want to use an auto clicker, we completely allow that. So we don't have any problems with you using an auto clicker. If you use one, as far as I know, you can complete it without spending a single gem. So, I mean, I understand that it's not the most desirable thing, but the playroom is pretty good as it is, for us at least. Are you planning to add a new type like Celestial? I'm not sure if you mean a new team, like Raiders, Celestials, Dragonhearts, all of that. If you mean this, then yes. The Celestials are not the last team we are adding, so I'm not sure what's the next one. I'm quite sure that it's already planned, but I can't remember any conversation about this. But there will be a next team. That's 100% sure. And by the way, let me send you the third code. Have I shared this third code, Dragonhearts? I think I haven't. This one's new, right? If it's not, tell me, but I think this one is new. So that's the third code, Dragonhearts. Simple as that. 250 gems as usual. You missed the second one. We have had Okay, quick reminder. We have had Eros TV 13, first code. We have had Oh My Freya, second code, with Freya shards. Oh, nice. And now we have Dragonheart, third code. Okay. All right, let me check where I was. I've lost the track. Ah, here it is. Who all has silence? Selena and Martina. I think those are the only two that have silence. The mermaid, Martina. Okay, let me check. What else? 300% attack speed, Rosalind. It wasn't attack speed, I think. It was. I don't remember the buffs I put to those Rosalind. But I'm pretty sure that there was a damage buff. Although in the end, what was annoying about that level, what you had to overcome was the shields thing more than any other thing. And yeah, this I'm not sure. I still have to talk to Hulk about it, but I'm quite sure that Opal shouldn't be able to remove dark marks. I think. If it's up to me, at least I would make it that way. Because it was truly terrible that you could completely delete Dragon Arts with Opal with just a special that you are constantly spamming. So Dragon Arts have no chance to do anything to exploit any of their dark marks when there's an Opal in the other team. That's too much. That's too much. What with Chloe? Well, it's still being worked. As we have mentioned in previous updates, we removed her from the Ruby chest that we had before. And we will introduce a new game mode, probably, or a new game mechanic to unlock mythic characters. The idea is to release, just in case that you're new, I'm not sure, I don't remember your name, so I'm not sure if you're new. And for anyone else who might be new, the idea is to introduce a new mythic character for each team. So there will be 7 characters of each team in the future, and we are still developing all of that to give you the best experience for mythic characters. So right now you cannot get her in any way in game. We give Chloe shards in our Patreon if you're subscribed to Patreon, but we give only a few shards. So, well, I mean, the only way to get her is through Patreon right now, but the idea is to bring a new mechanic or game mode into the game to unlock her much faster than in Patreon. So I have to mention it because it exists. You can get her there, but it's not, it won't be the only way. May boost new girls to certain star levels. I don't understand this question, I'm sorry. New girls to certain star levels in arena tournament. Maybe boost. I don't remember. I don't understand. I'm sorry. Succubus on the other, they have strong counters. Well, General Manager Ange, if you want to, please remake your question or anything if you want me to answer it. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Yeah, well, Succubus have their counters, but I mean, if there's any team that might get a nerf, for me, it would be Succubus. I think they're the strongest at this moment, in terms of damage, especially. And it's not that they don't have a counter, of course, but I mean, every team has their counter, so that's not, for me, that's not a reason not to buff them, for or for them to not get a buff or not get a nerf. I'm sorry. I think we have a bot spamming in the channel too. Yeah, there's a bot. There's a bot. Damn it. Let me check. Yeah, strong team. Mermaids. Mermaids are strong too. Although I'd say they're stronger, much stronger in defense than when attacking. That's how I see it. So I don't use them that much. I lack some experience with mermaids. I don't like their mechanics much. Oh, there are many bots. Second bot. Yeah, second bot. Okay, what else do we have here? Yumi should do more damage. Well, I mean, she does. She reflects damage, and she's so strong as a tank right now for me that I don't think she needs to do anything else than she does now. I know her attack or her damage output is not that high, but I feel she's a pretty solid character as she is now. So I don't know. Maybe reflect more damage, but I don't know. And yeah, Lisa healing nearly nothing. That's one of the healers that need a buff. For sure. Okay, let's see what else. German ones. Okay. People talking about Playroom and future team Pirates. Might be nice. I have mentioned it before, but Pirates are one of my favorite. I don't know what's the word, but the pirate life. I really like pirate games and pirate stories. So I would be so happy to have a pirates team. And who knows, Mary is there all alone. She needs friends. She needs friends. So I don't know. It may be. Zero luck pulling opal shards. Me too. Me too. I feel you. I think I got like, I don't know. Let me check. But if I had 50, I consider myself lucky. Let me check. Opal. Oh, rank 4. Okay, I was exaggerating a little bit. Rank 4, 110 shards. Wah. Wah. Terrible. And with Frey, I had the same experience. Close to 0 shards. Really terrible. Well, a reminder, this is the third code, and let me share the fourth. And I'm really disappointed that you haven't asked me this yet. There was a kind of question, but when Futa? When Futa? This is the fourth code for 250 more gems. When Futa? We are losing our traditions. Okay, I'm going to, well, read. Wait, I have lost the track of the chat. This has moved. God damn it. 20 seconds and I will remove the code. Okay. Aha, found you. Okay, it wasn't 20 seconds. Will the next legendary event be Daphne or the Raiders one? Looking at the calendar, it's the Raiders one. The Raiders is in the calendar. I have to double check, but I think the team has been creating the art these days. I think today they shared some things about the new legendary. By the way, have we announced who is the next legendary? Because I don't remember. My memory is terrible. I say it every day. Have we announced who is she? But the legendary raider is the next one. Roslyn attack buff when? Yeah, how if you're listening, people want a Roslyn buff. It's not only me. And Alex asking, will legendary events repeat eventually? Yes, they're on a rotation, and as far as I know, some people were mentioning it before in Discord. They are back every 2 or 3 months, I think. So we have like 2 every month, I think, more or less, between one or 2 every month. And then the next one is in 2 weeks, if I'm not wrong. The legendary raider in 2 weeks, and Daphne is for late October. So yeah, they will be back, and pretty fast, depending on what you understand as fast. Oh, I see someone answered you already, but just in case someone else didn't know. Mythic Dragonheart. Yeah, I think she's not even planned. I mean, some Mythic are already planned, and some Mythic are already done. Well, we have talked many times about Dark Queen. She will be the legendary for Succubus. The legendary, not the legendary, the mythic character for Succubus. So, I mean, we have some mythic characters already created and finished, and we're just waiting until we have the mythic game mode or obtaining method or mechanic or whatever ready for us to release some of those mythic characters in the game. But Dragonheart is not ready, I think. Lilith will know more. Our narrative designer, I mean. She's called Lilith too. Okay, Jackson asking if can we permanently ban Chloe from many game modes until she is obtainable again. Well, it's an idea. I think we can discuss it, because I understand it's not fair for people, because most of you aren't able to unlock her now. and that gives a huge advantage. Let's be honest. Chloe is pretty strong, so that's a huge advantage for those of you who have it, who have her. I say this, and I have her unlocked. I never use her, but well, in my defense, she's at a very low rank in my case, so she's not really usable for me. But yeah, we will discuss it because not in PvP, I don't think so, but maybe Portal might be. I'm playing Wind. Let's find. uh, I hadn't seen it like that. It might all be. This makes sense. It's all related. It's all related. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's see. Well, back in S1, you mentioned that new girls due to star gaps were available. You can receive a star boost. Ah, okay. Well, that would be unfair for those who have worked hard or even paid to unlock, to rank up, better said, to rank up those girls. If you suddenly made PvP modes all rank 14, and okay, so why have I spent money to rank my girl to 14 when now they are giving her for free in PvP? That would be unfair. So I don't think that's a good solution. I don't know. Maybe in some specific PvP mode or PvP event, I don't know. Maybe somewhere like that it could make sense, but not in long-term or permanent game modes like current arena and tournament. New game mode where the goal is to survive until the time is done instead of kill all enemies. I don't know. We have some ideas for new game modes. Nothing I really want to share yet because it's still in development and brainstorming phase. So, but yeah, we're trying to develop new game modes that feel different, that change something, that you have to play different, so they are not all the same as they are now. I mean, it's 5 versus 5 or 5 versus 6, but all the game modes feel pretty much the same. So we are trying to make some things different in new game modes. And well, that's a good idea, I guess. So thank you. I invite you to share all these ideas in the suggestions forum in Discord, as I always do. We read all of them. We really listen to you, so go and share them there and get feedback from other players and all of that. It's really appreciated. Well, I actually thought of putting in this portal a level with just one enemy at like 2000% HP or something like that, something like a big boss. But but in the end, I didn't. That would have been nice. I'm sorry. Like it could be Alexandra, and with her special, she would be immortal. Even if she only heals like, I don't know, 20% of her life. But if her life is like 50 million, and buffing her attack too, even if she's a tank, so she doesn't do much base damage. But if you buff that by 2000%, she would be a monster. But in the end, I didn't. I felt that was too much. Yeah, too late, too late. Favorite girl when Futa too late. Joinats, too late. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed. Favorite girl next Celestial. No, I really liked Opal. I really liked Opal. I didn't like her much at first when the art team shared the finished art and all of this. I was like, okay, she's good, she's nice, but well, I don't know, not my cup of tea. But mm, as I put her in the splash screen, so in the Steam announcement, I usually play in Steam. The more I saw the Opal art, the more I liked it, and in the end, I'd say she's one of my favorites. Actually, I really like her design, and even if at first it didn't made me fall in love with her, but with time, I have learned to love her. Okay, let's keep reading. I have shared the fourth code, yeah. Just a reminder of the fourth code, but when Futa. And let me check the next question. Do you want to create guilds? Well, I don't want to create guilds because I have to implement that. I don't want. That's too much. It's a huge feature. But hey, never say never. It's something that really adds to the game, the collaborative feature, as you said. So I don't know if it will be guilds or some other thing, but yes, we have some ideas, and we really want to introduce some collaborative, some PVE cooperative mechanic in some way. I don't know if some game mode or special missions. I don't know. I don't know. We have some ideas, but nothing specific yet. But yes, there will be something. Do not just. Oh, really? Before I show the code. Hmm. I don't know. Raislin would be. Okay. So you're getting your. I'm sorry, I'm late for this conversation. Theories for the legendary raider. I guess so. We haven't announced her. I guess. Raislin. Someone says Julia. You know who it is. Oh, so maybe we announce it in Patreon. I know too. Yeah. Okay. I guess. On Patreon. Okay. It might be the spoiler for tonight. As I said, I think the teams shared her final art. I don't know if it's the final art today. So I could check maybe. What was the last code? It was this was 10 minutes ago. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do. I have to speak slower. Yeah, slower. This was 10 minutes ago, and I'm going to do a lightning round, or try to. Biblically accurate angel as a mythic, maybe. Mythic is not planned, but in the team, we really like and we really find it funny how biblically accurate angels look like. So I won't say no to this. Mama Olin, yeah, Mom Lin, as we call her. ETA on Temple, not really. It's the next thing to be developed. As I think I have mentioned a few times. After the new date system that may be released on October 2. Remember, quick reminder of this. We are working in this dates rework, and it's all finished from my side. Well, except a little bug, a visual bug. That's really a pain in the ass. I can't find it. I can't solve it. But it's all finished, and we were waiting for Lilith, our narrative designer, to create all the dates. And as far as I know, she has already finished. We might have to do some things, create the H scenes in terms of data, and put all that in the game. But it should be ready for October. I don't see any reason for it not to be released in October. So unless the dates, or what we have to do in the dates, or translation, or the content update, or anything like that complicates, unless that happens, it should be available on October. So we should start developing Temple at some point in October. And I have said a couple of times it shouldn't take that long. It's not that hard to implement as a feature. So I can't give you a real date, but November, December, I don't know. That's only a wish, but I'm not sure. Soon TM. Yeah. Beat the main story before you can start the mythic game mode. Maybe, I don't know. It's more likely to be behind a player level lock as some other game modes than complete main story, because that would be too long. It might be something like player level 100 or something like that. Chloe is becoming unusual after 190. I have bad news for you. And I won't say anything else. I'm reading pretty fast, trying to do that lightning. Question: how is the hot girls decided each month? We have a rotation. Okay. The thing is that I didn't noticed that Gabriela was duplicated there. It was my fault completely. There's a rotation there, and I simply skipped it. So that's why this month has been a little meh with duplicated characters and that thing. But there's a rotation, although it's an arbitrary choice that Haug makes, trying to make that rotation. But this year, trying to get one of each element, for example. I think, there are some parameters there, but it's pretty much whatever you feel like that day. But yeah, this month, my fault completely. I will try to pay more attention in this month, because I think I will make the hot girls for October too. So I will try to make it better this time. And let's see, final code. Not yet. I haven't shared it yet. I will in 5 or 10 minutes maybe. Considering how Raiders has no time limit in battles. Yeah, no, this won't be in fantasy. There won't be. We are not removing the time limit. That's part of the game. That's part of the game balance. And if we removed the time limit, we have said many times, we would completely destroy the game balance in the game. So, I mean, tank teams and tank plus healer teams are part of the meta, as to set them as defense teams. They act as some kind of puzzle level. They're not going to kill you, but you have to figure out how to kill them before that minute and a half runs out. So it won't be removed. What I don't know if there might be some game mode or some special event or special situation where there won't be a timer. I don't know, but I don't think so. We haven't had any conversation in which removing the timer was there, so I don't think so. If Fuda gets added, please make it a toggle. We have said in fantasy there won't be Fuda, so nothing to worry about. Yeah, this is one of the things that I don't like about guilds. There are usually some guilds that are huge with the top players and they get everything. If there's any competitive event between guilds, the top ones are almost always in the same guild and stomp everyone else, and that doesn't make sense to me. We don't have a player base that huge, so guilds make sense to me. But I don't know, if as long as there are no competition between them, it wouldn't be a problem. So we will see. A gifting system between players might be more interesting with classic friends feature and all of that. I don't know. I don't want to share anything about that. How are you? Well, I'm well, but pretty tired. I'm exhausted. These weeks have been exhausting. Actually, I fell asleep before because I never sleep. Siesta. I never do siesta. But I fell asleep before. I'm extremely tired. I'm at 0% energy. So I really hope for Haug to come back and release me a little bit, because, wow, it's been hard. It's being hard. But I'm pretty well. I really love this job, so I have no issues. It's just that I'm really tired. Bonus code for the 13th. Well, I could create a new code in like 10 seconds. So if you convince me to do so, I could do it. What percentage of people have finished the main story? No, I can't check main story. If we have time and you want to, we can play some guessing game with Portal. Like how many people have gone through level 250 or something like that. We could check and do some guess game with rewards, of course. But not for main story. We cannot check main story. There's no statistic for that. We have some limits in PlayFab, our backend, to check those kind of things, and we can't look in story. Join JNuts Guild today. Yeah, that would be, the whole Discord will be like that. Guild codes and all that, Oh, so tiring. Yeah, sombrero and siesta. Yeah. No, I don't really like siesta because I feel like I'm wasting time, Like I could be doing something more productive, or not really productive, just playing games or reading a book or hanging out with friends or whatever instead of siesta time. But these days have been, I'm devastated. I'm completely destroyed. And I didn't mean to fall asleep, but I'm quite tired today. Uh, I think it's visible in my eyes. Or yeah, sombrero means hat. Yeah, Mexican hat is my favorite type of sombrero. Eclipse es cansado. Está cansado. Está cansado. Se dice. And that's it. And that's it. That's I'm going to share the fifth code. This was the fourth, but when futa, I'll give you 10 seconds. And let's go with the fifth and final, for now, final code. And let's remember, October is coming and Halloween is around the corner. So HW soon, Halloween soon, in just a month. In the next AMA, the Halloween event will already be active, so I have to say this now. Halloween is coming, and the next AMA we will come with a custom. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I have a few. Winter is coming. Yeah, well, actually, it's Christmas is very soon, so. But yeah, Halloween is coming and it brings some cool things. The art team is already working in Halloween assets, and they are really cool in both games. I have to say, in both games. Well, so we have the fifth code, and I'm going to ask you. It's been an hour and a half. This is usually how long AMAs are. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to play some guessing game with Portal statistics? Or are you tired of me and you're bored and you want to leave and do something else? I don't know if you're bored. I'm going to do the guessing game anyway. Because I have fun with this shit. So I really like statistics and and spreadsheets and all of that. I'm an Excel guy. So yeah, you too, Saga. I know. So I really like these kind of things. And I think it's even funnier if there's a guessing game with, I don't know, 500 gems price. How many portals has JNuts taken first in? I don't know. And we cannot check it. So we will never know. But weren't they all? I mean, in every portal? Have you been beaten anytime? You're going to make me blush, Fez. Look at that smile. Yeah. I lost during theft portals. Really? Really? How disappointing. How disappointing. One day I'll win. Yeah, that's the attitude. That's the attitude. What level are you? I mean, what server are you in, demo? Because if you're in server 1, I have bad news for you. And yeah, the 5 are your false star. Okay, false star. 3 year. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. You have chances. You have chances. I said nothing. You have chance. Go for it. Go for it in the next portal and beat J Nuts. And thank you, Nakuru Suekiduna. All right, I did it. The 5 codes you have there, you have them there. Just in case you have missed any of them, remember they are only active for today. They will in 4 hours, 3 hours and a half actually, at 00 UTC time. They will stop working, so make sure to claim them now. Doesn't have to be now, but in the next 3 hours. Preview. Yeah, it's true. I told you I might try to share something with you. Let me check. I don't know what we can show. Maybe something that we have shared in Patreon some time ago. I don't know. What do you want me to show you? Do you have any idea? Because I honestly don't know what to share. I could check, but it could be Jade's Playroom. Well, I'm not sure if I can share Jade's Playroom in Twitch. So it might be a bad idea. Let's just not do it, just in case. Yeah, Jade. I would really like to share Jade, but I mean, it's awesome. Favorite playroom. I really mean it. But we could get banned, and it's in 4 days, so I'm not going to risk a ban, and I will make you. First time is just a warning. Really? Okay. I don't want to get the first warning in Twitch. However, in my first stream alone, so. We could move to Discord, yeah, I guess. But I don't know. How about Chloe Chibi running? Nah, that's not interesting, is it? I don't see any interesting post in Patreon that we could show. Actually, I don't see the legendary. I might have overlooked it. I don't see legendary Raider post. Did we really share it in Patreon? And if so, when, if you remember, because I might have overlooked it. I can't find it. Oh, okay. It's the almost the last post. Okay. It was the sketch. The sketch, not the final art. Okay. Well, it's been only 4 days ago, so it feels unfair to share it. That's just for patrons. You will have to wait. Hauk is here. What should I show? We were talking about a playroom, the Jade's playroom, but it's not safe for work, so we might get a warning in Twitch and YouTube. And we shared the legendary raider in Patreon only 4 days ago, so I think it's unfair to publicly share it now. Do you have any idea? New character, chibi, or dialogue? What new character? The legendary raider. Discord likes not safe for work. Yep. Twitch has much to learn. The legendary raider. Chibi or dialogue? Well, okay. Why not? I think there's nothing else to show. I'm not sure if it's finished. The background for the next playroom. Great sneak peek. Oh, and by the way, with codes, I just saw in Discord someone asking for codes. Please, as usual, don't share codes in Discord. Thank you. They are meant for those who are in the AMA. And let's see. Yeah, okay. And let's see if we have that chibi or dialogue finished. I think they shared it today. Let me check. Let me check. Okay. This is not it. This is not what I want to show. Where are they? Well, okay. I have the chibi. I have the chibi. Pop. And let's see if there's something else. The dialogue is not finished. Or if it is, I cannot find it. I guess it's still work in progress. I can't even find the sketch. But the chibi is done. Okay, so we could show the chibi. Let me read, just in case you have said something else. Sneak peek. To be able to have an option to do 5 pulls, if we have enough. Yeah, well, another question, why not? Maybe, I don't know. I think we should be able to do it. The 5 pulls, if you have enough orbs or tickets or whatever. I'm not sure if we want to do this with every chest. For example, the Bina, not Bina, that's the Opal. Spoiler. The Opal tickets that you got in Portal are meant to be spent one by one. I mean, even if you gather 5 tickets, we probably wouldn't let you do the 5 pulls because that's guaranteed, and the guaranteed is meant for those who spend money. So the free tickets, those that you earn through daily login and beating Portal, are meant to be claimed one by one. So we probably wouldn't make that 5 pull with currency in every chest or in every gacha. But in some of them, it would make sense because sometimes you really gather a lot of them. We know there are some people that have lots of chests stored, and claiming them one by one is, I mean, it's their fault for hoarding all those chests, but maybe in some of those we will include 5 pull button. Last 2 portals I've ended up with for the previous ones, I could get everything. I think there have been no portal where you could get all the items in the shop. I think. Don't remember. We deleted some items in the double rated portal. I don't know. Well, Hawk definitely knows more about this than I do, as he's usually in charge of those things. I simply duplicated the shop from the last event and changed the shards to be opals and just that. So he will definitely know more than I. And okay, so I'm going to hide this too, and sneak peek time. Okay. Oh, another question before the sneak peek. Yeah. Rubies have been removed. Will there be a possibility of shards to be offered as portal rewards in events? You mean Chloe shards? Nope. Like portal rewards are meant to be rewards of the portal character. So no. But there will be a mechanic or game mode or whatever, as I said before, to obtain mythic characters. Or you mean wild shards, maybe? Well, if you mean that, also no, I guess. I don't know. There's this idea to put wild shards in as rewards in some other places. I don't know yet, and this is not final, so don't take this as any promise or anything, but they might be included in weekly rewards or weekly missions or daily calendars, some of those things, maybe some special event, but there's this idea to put wild shards in some more places, so people will be able to get them and use that feature, not only those who are already in the end or in the end game with rank 21 characters, or those who subscribe Patreon, where we give wild shards. But it's not yet decided where to put them. And when the next Celestial comes out, well, next month was said previously. Probably next month in the next portal. There's not a date yet. I think it's not in the calendar, but it should be in October. Yeah, Hawk, enjoy these 30 minutes of peace until she starts screaming again. How many? Like 8 or something around there? Around that? Maybe more. Dragonheart Super Gacha. When? Well, tonight. I mean, tonight we have Lilith's event starting, And of course, she brings her Dragonheart Super Gacha with her. So tonight it starts, and we'll be here for a week. It's the moment to rank up all your Dragonhearts. Well, okay, now it is time for that sneak peek of the next legendary character. I have already spoiled her name accidentally. You might not have noticed, but let me download this so I can share it. Give me a second. Why is it pixelated? And you can start suggesting guessing games. We will do a quick one. Just one guessing game with a special code. If I will think of the condition. If any of you gets the right answer, let's make it easy. How many tutors banned? It might be a nice one. Yeah, the name I said when then followed with oops. That was a spoiler. I don't know. Let me check real quick. I don't know if that character, I think so, but I don't know if she's in Raiders. As a playable character, I mean. I think she's not. She's in the game, but I think she's not playable yet. Hawk knows more than I do, but maybe both are released at the same time. That would be awesome in both games. Well, let's see. Let me share it. No more wasting your time. Share screen. Okay. You ready for the sneak peek? The next legendary character. We're going to show her chibi and her name, of course. And it's Bina. This is Bina, a legendary character in Raiders. And I think that she's not playable yet. As far as I know, only Julia is playable in Raiders. This is Bina. Ha! I'm Alex today. A tank, I suppose. I think so. I think she's a tank. Hawk was doing the skills, and as far as I can remember, she's tanky. Is she like Elemental? I don't know. Hawk, is she like Elemental? I hope not. But that would ruin the the affinity. Leak as skill. Well, that's up to Hawk. That's up to Hawk. But well, here she is. She might be water. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't checked anything. I don't even know if Hawk has already. Ah, look, wind. She is wind. Okay. That would have been a nice guess game, but that was too easy. She's wind. Her type in Raiders is green. But well, correct me. I might be wrong. But is she playable in Raiders? I thought it was only Julia. I mean, I know she's in the game, and you can preview her in the characters in the Raiders panel, but not playable yet. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm not sure if Raiders. It would be nice if Raiders released her at the same time. It would be awesome. I don't know if that's planned, but well, that's it. That's Bina. She's coming to Raiders too. Okay, in the same date. Oh, nice. Double sneak peek. Maybe it was announced and it's just me. I don't know. That would fit me perfectly. Okay. Well, that's been this better. That's the sneak peek for today. I'm sorry I can't show more because of the not safe for work limitations. But don't worry, it's just 4 days until Jade's Playroom is in the game. And let's finish with that guess game and the special code if someone gets the right answer real quick. About the portal, okay? About portal. What do you prefer? Percentage of players that have finished Portal or that have completed Eclipse Special, that is level 243. Which one? And yeah, I will update you in the next AMA. I promise I will have tasted that banana sandwich and and we'll tell you what I think. Okay, we have two specials, two portal. No, three specials. Gnuts is in Twitch too. 3 specials and 1 portal finished. I'm going to give you 1 second. 1 second while I change. I check. I'm sorry. The data. Is this percentage of active players or all accounts? Well, everyone who has played Opal Portal. That would be the total player base. I can give you a little hint. I can give you the number of people who have played Portal. That might help. Okay. It's people who have played Portal at least one level. It's 5,600. Okay. So 5,600 total Portal players. And how many did get past level 243? Oh, damn. Unfortunately, it's going to take me longer to do that. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. I mean, the total, the completed players, I have it. This one, I don't, but I can get it. while you give me your answers. Someone has to give the exact percentage. Okay, let's see if someone gets it. Well, there are many numbers here. Pretty optimistic, actually. 72%. 20. No, round number. Okay, let me start doing this, and it's going to take a bit long. Statistic value. I shouldn't have asked you which one you preferred, or I shouldn't have made the other choice so funny. One guess per person. Yeah, please don't repeat. And vale, 6. I'm sorry. Pro players past Roslyn special. Okay, it's this and uno, not and, but or. Okay, is greater than or equal. It's going to take me a while. I'm afraid. Like 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes. 2 minutes, I think. It's greater than or equal. Ah, play fab. But I think you're very optimistic. I'm going to give you another number. That is the people who have completed Portal. Just for fun and to make some time. How many completed Portal? And that's numbers close. And now, how many completed Portal? What's your guess? While I finish this and give you the final number, the final answer, and we see if I have to create a 6th code or not. Level 7. Almost there. Statistics things take long to get in this game with this backend. Okay. So let's see. You think 800, 5%, 29%? Okay, really. 42% Gcans. 55%. That's very optimistic. Okay, people who have finished Portal, completely finished it so far. I mean, there are still a few hours left, but so far it's 7,072 people. That's 13, almost 14% people who have completed Portal. So no one guessed that. But the guess game was how many have get past the Rosalind, the Eclipse special. And that is 1,617 people. So 29%. Let's see if someone said that. 28, I see 29, I see 29. Yep, 29. By fists. That's it. You did it. 29%. Nice. Oh, there was another 29 by Richard Go Bolt. Awesome. So double. Well, it's not 28.57. It's 28.87. But nice try. Well, so two correct guesses, that deserves that double reward, doesn't it? Yeah, it was Fez and Richard. Great job. Wow, there were not that many answers. It's awesome that two of you shared the same answer. So, okay, I have to create a new code. Don't leave yet. Okay, so what do you want as a reward? What do you want? What would be a good reward for this awesome guess game? I have some ideas, but I want to hear yours. Opal, Roslyn shards. Next question for 10,000 gems. Now we don't have that much time today. It's been 2 hours already. I'm having a lot of fun, but I have to rest. I would be here another hour, but opal shards. That would be too much. But it's been two guesses, two right guesses. 500 gems until open shards. No, fast, dude. 10 grand chests. No. Freya shards would be nice. -1 opal shards. Opal gacha tickets. Let's go with something like. I mean, it's two guesses. Let me check, but it was like, I don't know, 15 answers, 20 maybe, 25. I know there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was like 20 answers, and maybe a little more, 20, 25, and 2 were right. So, I mean, you deserve a very good reward. So, an exclusive smiling Eclipse chibi as a profile picture. Well, I mean, we have the logo. We have those chibis, or kind of chibis, for the Eros TV announcements and all that. So we could do it. We could do it. Eclipse Cinema. Oh damn! You have taken a screenshot for sure. Okay, let's go with 25 opal shards. What do you think? Is that good? Should it be 50? 50? No. Let me create the code. How did you... 25 is good with gems. Okay, with gems. Why not? Shard open. 25 and 250 gems. Nice guessing game. Okay, let me put that into the game. Save, and let's highlight it. Special 250 gems plus 25 opal shards. How did you? That's it. How did you? I'm still amazed that you really did two guess games. I mean, to right answers. When I mean, you can have kind of cheated or cheat the system, right? I mean, only one right guess needed for the special code. You could have gone with different answers, trying to you know, expand your or get more possibilities. But you did. No, it's 29. It's 29. I'm so sure that it's 29. I'm going to repeat the answer, and and there it is, 29%. So 71% either didn't get there or got stuck in the Eclipse special level. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know how many are stuck there. Like we could try to get it, but that would take too long. So no ticket required. No, no, no. This is a code for all of you who are here having fun with us, with me, and playing the guest game. So that's it. That's it. 2 hours. I think this is the longest AMA we have done. And I hope you had fun. It's also the most generous code, I think. Ignoring the how was it? Ricardo was it? Chloe gift for his birthday. Um, so I'm sorry it was a little slower today because I was alone. I had to manage everything, the codes, reading the messages, highlighting those questions, and all of that, creating the codes. The statistics were not ready. Well, you know, it's been fun. So I'm sorry, however, for being a little slower. The next AMA should be better with Hulk back in the team. And hope you have had a great time with the Opal event too, and with Freya, even if it was a little harder this time. And enjoy the Lilith and Jade events starting tonight, and of course the Playroom starting this Monday. Pay attention to Discord as always for more announcements, codes, and all of that. And see you all guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Final smile.